Life, I tell you. Life, life be life, ladies and gentlemen. Life definitely be life. And so in this video, in this live, I know I discussed this before in a different live, and I'm basically gonna go over it again in this live because there be some stuff going on in life. There be some stuff going on in life where life be life, and right. Sometimes in life, you get smacked, hit, knocked down, pushed down, tackled, all type of stuff because of how life is, right? So, hold on. So, in this video, in this live stream, I want to discuss some things about life and how life can throw you more than a curveball. Life can throw you daggers, bulldogs, darts, all type of stuff life gonna get you with, right? And sometimes in life you not gonna expect some of these things to happen. And you might even think about it sometimes in your mind. You probably even, hey, what's going on, Brad? Brad Burns, shout out to you, Brad Burns. Sometimes in life, like when the unexpected happens, you be like, oh, I wouldn't imagine, or I wouldn't imagine that this would happen. Come to think about it, you probably have crossed that thought in your mind, but you didn't really ponder on it because, like you said, you would never imagine something like that to happen in your life. You never expect a dagger to come in your life. You never expect that obstacle, the way that obstacle to come forth in your life. But how do you deal with this unexpected things when they come your way? Shout outs to you guys. Appreciate everybody that's on here. Brad, shout outs to you. Zach, shout outs to you. Everybody's on here. Appreciate you being on here. Thank you for your support, your comments, your views, your time, because your time is one of the most valuable assets. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And let's talk about it, right? I want y'all to leave your comments. How do you deal with the unexpected? When life slap you in the face, when you just going about life and you think you navigating life the right way, you surfing and you going through the waters the good way, the right way, you got that wave, but then all of a sudden, that big wave just come and smack you. That big wind come and smack you. That big fist, that big hand, life itself just slap you and smack you down, huh? How do you deal with the unexpected? What are some things to do with the unexpected? One thing, you got to be aware of your emotions during these times when these unexpected things happen. Be aware of your emotions. Your emotions be This is the time where you have to be emotionally intelligent. Emotional intelligence. Back in the days, I never used to think like there was such thing as emotional intelligence. I came across a person one day and they told me, in this life you have to be emotionally intelligent with what's going on, especially in today's time. You have to be emotionally intelligent and watch how your emotions react to certain things that life hands you. These unexpected traits, these unexpected daggers, these unexpected slaps, unexpected knockdowns and tackles. When these stuff happens, how is your mind set to gear up for it and to achieve it? I mean, not even achieve it, but take it in and achieve, not going all, what they would call ham or right or insane or anything like that, right? And there's so many dynamics in life right now, right? You got your news, you got your entertainment, your movies, your documentaries, your soap operas, your lifetime. All of these things hatches thoughts within your mind, conjuring up minds and thoughts and all type of things. All these dynamic forces that can come your way, right? These different thoughts, these different ideas, these different good and bad intentions that you never expected would even happen if these different dynamics or these different energies and stuff would not come into your life to persuade your life to think that okay, there's 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 a time where I only have $5 in my pocket, but guess what? I'm gonna go rob a liquor store or I'm gonna go rob a gas station. Like where those thoughts come in, like, and is that because unexpected things be happening in people's life, right? So you got to be aware of the negative. That's why I'm coming into the thoughts of okay, be emotionally intelligent, have an idea of where's your emotion at. Because when these unexpected events happen, and unexpected events is going to happen in your life. I don't care how perfect you are, how perfect you think you had life navigated, right? The most perfect considering life, the most perfectest people, the most wonderfulest things going on in life can get hit with unexpected things, right? Unexpected situations, unexpected occurrence, unexpected problems, unexpected situation that life hands you, and what you gonna do about it, huh? Are you gonna take it in, grasp what's going on, be aware of your emotions, acknowledge your feelings, assess the situation, and understand, okay, this is the situation, this is what happened, this is what I'm feeling from it, this is how the emotion is, but guess what? Now I have to adjust to it, right? Now you have to adjust by assessing the situation, making out plans, making a brainstorm foundation of things that you could do in order to go up against this problem, in order to go up against this knockdown, in order to go up against this unexpected event that happens in life, right? And some of us on here probably religious, some of us not. But there is a higher power. So you have to also dwell on focusing on having that higher power, knowing that higher power got your back and that you can handle things that come your way, right? When life hits you unexpectedly, what do you do, right? What do you do? How do you control that pattern of normality, but then it get interrupted by unexpected events? How do you control that, right? Right, Brad. I keep going on with my life. Appreciate you, Brad. Shout outs to Brad. You know what, Brad? I'm gonna screenshot that. I'm gonna come check you out on your channel. And if you got your channel going on, I'm still gonna network with you. We still gonna connect, right? Because I like that. I keep going on with my life. So that's what we're gonna keep doing. The unexpected happened, right? We're gonna acknowledge it. We're gonna acknowledge the emotions that come with it. We're gonna assess the situation, right? We're gonna focus on what we control. And like Brad said, I'm gonna keep going on with my life. So I'm gonna find a solution. I'm gonna keep going on with my life. Shout out to Brad. I like that, Brad. That right there is something we should put on a t-shirt. I'm gonna keep going on with my life. Problems up, problems down, problems come forth. I'm gonna go on with my life because guess what? We still blessed with life. I'm already gonna keep going on with my life, right? Already gonna keep going on with my life. Gonna keep focused, man. And take some lessons from me, man. Take a lot of gems, a lot of nuggets. Learn from my mistakes, right? Go back on some of my YouTube channel because I try to be, and I'm really about to be very transparent with what's going on in life because I think that how I'm navigating the things that's going on in my life and going through yin and yangs, ups and downs, all those sorts of type of things, right? All those different type of sorts of things, right? I think a lot of people out there can learn a lot of lessons from my life. So I'm gonna start being on here more. I'm gonna start being more transparent, and we're gonna talk about the different difficulties of life. And when the unexpected happens in life, what do you do? What's the requirement to deal with the unexpected when it happens in life, right? What I'm talking about, huh? I'm talking about life. And when an unexpected situation happens in your life, how do you deal with it? It could be a variety of things. It could be getting pulled over by the cops and you got a $200 ticket and you only got $100 in your bank account. What do you do when the unexpected happens, right? Shout outs to Brad. Do I like that one? Brad said, I'm gonna go on with my life. Eat. What's going on? Eat. Eat. I can't even say your whole full name, but shout out to everybody who's on here. Appreciate everybody that's on here, chopping it up, coming on here live, being direct, or indirect with me, and talking about life and the unexpectedness of life, and and just dealing with life, the unexpected. How do we deal with the unexpected when it happens? It requires a combination of things, right? So you're gonna have to do, like I said, some acceptance, some adaptation, some problem solving strategies, some problem solving things. First, by acknowledging the emotions and feelings that's coming with this unexpected thing when this unexpected things happens. How are you dealing with your thoughts, your emotions, and your problems when this unexpected things happen? How are you balancing it? Taking a moment to assess the situation and understand you can control what you can control. What you cannot control, leave it in the hands of the Almighty, the creator of all, right? Right? So you have to also brainstorm and try to come up with potential solutions. Potential solutions in life in order to combat these unexpected things that life will hit you, right? So you're gonna focus on what you can control and utilize your support system if you have a support system. And don't be afraid to ask for help. That's one of the main things also. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. See, sometimes in life things happen and you get that I don't give up attitude, that I don't give up attitude. And that I don't give up attitude can bring out a lot of negativity out of you. Depends how you look at that I don't give up attitude, right? Especially when the unexpected happens. Gee whiz, I tell you, boy. Mm. Right, right, right. Dealing with the unexpected, snaps, knockdowns, pushdowns. How do you get back up? How do you navigate it, right? So we already talking about acknowledging the feelings, assessing the situations, focusing on what you can control. We discussed these before in another live stream, right? Seek support system. Talk to trusted friends, family members, or colleagues. A lot of us probably don't even have that, but there's support groups out there, right? There's support groups for, I don't know, maybe you're suffering with PTSD. Maybe you're a person who really don't know how to navigate your ADHD. Maybe you're a person who is, maybe you're mentally imbalanced and you feel that your mind is mentally imbalanced. There's support groups for those type of things out there, right? So this also goes with mental health, mental awareness, right? Mental stability. Because look at the news when the news come on for 5 minutes and see all the mental health stuff that's going on. This is because unexpected things is happening in people's life. They don't really know how to navigate and deal with their emotions, not having the idea of being emotionally intelligent. I'm not the most emotionally intelligent person, but I've learned a lot about controlling feelings, about controlling emotions, especially as a man. As a man, you got to be able to control your emotions and navigate through it, right? Especially especially black men in an urban environment, right? So we're gonna keep going on with our life. We're gonna adapt and be flexible, right? Adapt and be flexible with life situations. Life is full of surprises, all type of surprises. So we got to be able to adapt to changes, situations and circumstances. Be able to adapt to certain situations. Be able to adapt to changing circumstances and situations, right? Because it's going to be crucial in navigating life. These ideas is going to be crucial to navigate life, especially during these times. We're going to see a lot of changes within the next few months, within the next year. We're going to see a lot of changes, a lot of unexpected events, a lot of unexpected situations and circumstances. So how are you gonna navigate? You got to be able to balance it. You got to be able to be flexible. You got to be able to adapt to it. And I'm probably gonna keep preaching on this, right? And I know, YouTube algorithm probably not gonna hit me up with a lot of likes. And I'm gonna start doing a social experiment, right? So I'm gonna do a topic on this later on, probably tomorrow around the same time, 7 o'clock. I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna do a topic on some whole nother situation, ideas, topics, and I'm gonna see how the YouTube algorithm pick up on that one. But this one, it seems like some value it can probably help people out from straying away um, with life situations or mental health or anything to deal with mental stability. Sometimes don't really focus on it. So we're gonna learn from experiences, life experiences. We're gonna definitely learn from that. We're gonna get back on track. We're gonna live our life. I'm gonna go on with my life. I keep going on with my life, and we're going to cultivate a positive mindset. Cultivate a positive mindset. Believe in your ability to cope with the challenges. Focus on the aspects and situation, even if it seems overwhelming. And remember to step back sometimes and learn that all these circumstances, all these situations, is part of life growing process. And it could also be a gateway to opportunities, new opportunities and stuff like that, right? So once again, it's Ainsley D. Hope you got some value out of this. Thank you everybody who's been on here, who's on the live, who's on the replay, who hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for being on here. We're talking about dealing with the unexpected in life and what life gives you, the unexpected. How we deal with it by a combination of acceptance, acquiring knowledge, um, learning about your feelings, assessing the situation, and finding problems to the solution. So once again, it's Ainsley D. Hope you got some value out of this. And if you want to go ahead and hit that replay and leave some comments for me, all right? Talk to you later. Peace.